Hussain, who's in fact, perhaps responsible or not. The Aam Aadmi Party has already suspended him, saying that he was in a way responsible for the murder of Ankit, the IB officer who was brutally murdered. And let me tell you, when I say brutally, he was stabbed around 400 times.
Yeah.
And he was stabbed for about 2 hours. And then he was
shot also.
He was shot just to be sure that he's dead. And then his hands were tied behind his back. And then he was thrown into that drain that you see on your screens. That's a nala.
That's a gutter.
That's a gutter. That's a gutter. Where the sewage of domestic sewage actually flows into. And this is the barbarism that we have seen coming out of these Delhi riots. You can see his family on your screens, a weeping mother, a sad father, a sad family, a sad city, and a sad nation.
This important point.
Yeah, Sumit, come in, then we'll go to Joyita.
The important point is that this person was killed because he works for IB. Iski aur koi galti nahi thi.
How can we be sure of that?
Because that's what his father said. They came to the mob, pulled him to Tahir'S house. That is, his father is on record saying then he was brutally murdered and his body was found there. What did the doctor say? They said we have not seen anything like this in the whole history. We have not seen a person with more than 400 stab wounds and a bullet after that. And then you tie stones to him and put him in a gutter. I mean, this is how the IB officers or the law-holding people of the India will be treated. Who killed Ratan Lal? Was it a Pakistani bullet? No. He was killed by somebody whom we was trying to protect. Now, unfortunately, when these people in India die, we let it go. हमें तो लगता भाई ये तो disposable, it doesn't matter. But these are the people who are there to hold the law of the land. I mean, if you kill a person, आप 400 बार you stab him 400 times. It's a ISIS-style brutality what we have seen in Delhi. The government of India must wake up.
Yes.
You see these elements who can stab a person 400 times, they are not writers, they are terrorists.
Well, ISIS doesn't make it so painful. They just decapitate you and it's over.
No, these guys, beheading people and all. What is this, yeah?
Joyita,
no,
okay, let's okay. In fact, I want to put this point as well before you answer you make your point that the police, are they really to blame? Are they really in fact responsible for went about in our city? Los Angeles also burnt in 1991 when there were riots over there. They have the best police in the world. But the riots happened in Los Angeles, in South Central, which is considered to be an area which is full of criminals. So do we really need to get into the chemistry or the demographics of this area to understand how the police was responsible or not responsible for the people who died?
No.
You getting my point?
The thing is, you see, when we are talking about it, my point is that, you see, when you are saying that 90% of Delhi's criminals come from this area, the police does not have to go and shoot and then make news. Instead of that stage coming. Hold on. Let me just make my point. Let me make my point.
Mr. Bhushan, does the police need? You're saying the police needs protection. Mr. Bhushan, you're saying police needs protection. Who's going to protect us if the police needs protection?
No, let me make my point.
What kind of a double jeopardy is that?
Why didn't you preempt this violence? Why isn't your intelligence network in place? आप लोगों का इन्फॉर्मर आप लोगों को क्यों नहीं खबर पहुंचाया कि इधर ये होने वाला है, इधर ये मोलोटोव कॉकटेल, I mean so much has been stoked. ऐसे
नहीं भूषण, सीलमपुर में हम उसी बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. सीलमपुर में 2 महीने पहले ऐसी वारदात हुई थी.
मोलोटोव दंगे होते हैं.
आप लोगों का गलती जरूर है.
इसका मतलब हम तैयार न रहें.
तैयारी है, वहाँ होंगे, आगे भी होंगे. It's not the first time. आप लगा लीजिए फौज वहाँ पर.
ये दिल्ली की जनता को
वहाँ से इलाका ही खाली करा दिया.
ये दिल्ली की जनता को किस किस्म का आश्वासन है कि आगे भी होंगे, पीछे भी होते रहे.
मैं बता रहा हूँ.
और पुलिस कुछ नहीं कर सकती. पुलिस कुछ नहीं कर सकती.
The time is what I said. It is time to desanitize. We have to.
Who's going to desanitize? The police has to desanitize, right?
It has to come from the government of.
You want plumbers to go and desanitize?
No, it has to come from, because understand the problem. It's not about one outright. You have to do what you did in Mumbai. You have to eliminate these gangs. You have to eliminate these things. Otherwise, what I agree with the sir, that these kind of problems will keep on coming up.
What did we do in Balakot?
We eliminated the people.
We eliminated a terrorist network, right?
Yeah.
Right? So how different is this?
No, this is different,
and
because
this is in our backyard. We crossed the border for that.
We have to just have the resolve to do it. I'm very sure if Delhi police gets a green light,
that's what I've been trying to say. Who's going to come up with the resolve? कौन आदेश देगा? होम मिनिस्टर ही देंगे ना.
No, the government of the day has to give the order.
Mohammad Ali Shah. Very complex, there's a lot of layers in this conversation. But the fact of the matter is, you also have to keep in mind what Sumit is saying, what Mr. Bhushan is saying, that this is an area which, for the lack of a better word, plagued with criminals.
Right.
All right. So there was perhaps a challenge that the police could not overcome. They had more weapons, they had sophisticated weapons, they had Molotov cocktails, they had automatic weapons, for crying out loud. But on the other side, the police was with lathis, and they have to be bigger than the criminals. Who's the boss? The police wala or the chor?
Very rightly said. Similarly, again, Tahir Hussain was with a lathi. He was the danda hai. Big threat. अरे डंडे से तो बहुत बड़ा threat हो गया. Now, I'm not defending Tahir Hussain. I'm saying
they have petrol bombs.
Let me complete, sir.
Just like
let him complete, sir.
Petrol bombs है, आप अपने घर पे आग लगाएंगे. You can it's evident in the video. वीडियो में देखिए ना. वीडियो में आपके घर के आगे इतना धुआं आ रहा है, आपके घर के परिवार वालों को आप एंडेंजर करोगे, उनकी जान. आप वीडियो अपने घर पे आगे रहोगे और आप अपने आप को डिफेंड कर रहे हैं, तो आप बोलोगे नहीं ये हो रहा है. मीडिया उससे ऑब्सेस्ड हो जाएगा. पूरे दंगों में से आपको Tahir Hussain मिला है उंगली उठाने के लिए. We are having a civil debate, sir. थोड़ा आवाज नीचे
let him finish. He allowed everyone to finish. He had the decency and the civility to allow you guys to finish. Please, Mr. Bhushan, sir, please don't, sir. सर ऐसा मत करिए सर, आप उनको बोलने दीजिए. यहाँ पे अगर किसी को यहाँ पे कोई बोलने से रोक सकता है, वो मैं हूँ और मैं चाहता हूँ वो बोले. Go ahead, Mr. Shah.
सर देखिए, आवाज तेज करने से झूठ सच नहीं हो जाएगा. जो गरजते हैं वो बरसते नहीं. और जो
अभी कोर्ट का इंतजार कीजिए श्रीमान जी. अभी आप तो कोर्ट को नहीं मानेंगे. मुझे पता है आपके
आपको देख रहा है.
कोर्ट को भी नहीं मानेंगे.
कोर्ट ने तो पुलिस को भी अनप्रोफेशनल कह दिया.
आप तो कोर्ट को भी नहीं मानते हो. आप तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट को नहीं मानते हो. आप किसकी बात मानते हो?
सर उसको बोलने, सर उनकी बात सुन लीजिए. आपको वक्त मिलेगा अपनी बात पेश करने का. आपको कोई नहीं रोकेगा, ये मैं आपको आश्वासन देता हूं.
डिबेट तो यही है, वो कोर्ट की बात.
डिबेट एक तरफा नहीं होना चाहिए ना सर. डिबेट एक तरफा नहीं होना चाहिए ना सर.
एक पुलिस को कुछ समझते नहीं है, पुलिस को मानते नहीं.
सर को देख रहा है.
देखिए सर,
पूरा देश आपको
ये
देख रहा है.
एक डेमोक्रेसी है. एजेंसीज को सवाल उठाने का, उनको क्वेश्चन करने का, उनकी नहीं सर, आप सवाल डिसाइड नहीं करेंगे. आप सवाल डिसाइड नहीं करेंगे, ये जनता करेगी सवाल. आप सवाल डिसाइड नहीं करेंगे. आप ऐसा मत करिए. आप डिसाइड नहीं करेंगे सवाल सर. जनता डिसाइड करेगी. जनता डिसाइड करेगी. और ऐसा नहीं कि आप उन्हीं सवाल आप उन्हीं सवालों का जवाब देंगे जो आपको अच्छे लगते हैं.
मेरी बात सुनिए. जनता का हालत ये हो चुकी है, 62 एमएलए में 42 एमएलए के खिलाफ क्रिमिनल चार्जेस हैं, केसेस हैं, क्रिमिनल ऑफेंसेस हैं.
वर्दी डाली है, ये हालत करते हैं.
सर
पानी बिजली दे दो.
भूषण जी उनको बोलने दीजिए. भूषण जी आपसे मैं दरख्वास्त कर रहा हूँ, आपसे विनती कर रहा हूँ.
मैं पिक्चर दिखा रहा हूँ आपको जनता की.
मैं आपसे विनती कर रहा हूँ, उनको अपना पॉइंट रखने दीजिए. उसके बाद आपको मौका जरूर मिलेगा. रात बाकी है अभी.
कोई नहीं सर. पहले से सुमित ने बताया. आई एम विद सुमित विद ऑन दैट. फर्स्ट, व्हाई कुड द पुलिस नॉट प्रीएम्प्ट एन एक्शन वेयर 400 stabs on a body and a body being thrown into a gutter? उसके बावजूद भी खैर it doesn't stop there. अभी तक कोई सुराग, कोई सबूत नहीं मिल पाया है कि ये किसने करा, किस आदमी ने करा. ये क्यों हम यकीन कर रहे हैं किसी के शक पे, उनके फैमिली मेंबर ने ये बोला है तो यही होगा. नहीं, आपको कानून अच्छी तरह से मालूम है सर. जब तक साबित नहीं हो जाता है, जब तक प्रूव नहीं हो जाता है, हम
मैं आपकी बात का जवाब दूंगा. मैं आपकी बात का जवाब
देगा ना सर. तभी तो
आपके साथ दूंगा.
सुन तो लें सर,
तुरंत दूंगा.
सुन तो लीजिए, सवाल तो सुन लीजिए.
सुन लिया.
जवाब क्या देंगे? सवाल तो सुन लीजिए सर.
सर जब तक साबित नहीं हो गया हम कैसे इसको मान लें? हाउ डू यू नो? इट्स वेरी अनफॉर्चुनेट एंड सुमित सेड द राइट थिंग. जिसने उसको स्टार्ट किया है इतने बार और मर्डर किया है, दोज पीपल, अब मेरे को शर्म आती है कि ऐसे लोग हमारे देश के नागरिक हैं. अब ये साबित नहीं हुआ है कि किस कम्युनिटी ने, किसने करा है, लेकिन मीडिया ऑब्सेस्ड हो गई है ताहिर हुसैन के नाम से.
But Muhammad Ali Shah, if you say that you don't know which community is responsible. Wait sir, I'm in the middle of making a point. Muhammad Ali Shah, if you're saying that you're not sure which community murdered him, then I think you're being a little naive, aren't you?
Vineet, but it's not been proved. I mean, we don't know. See,
You think people who were unknown to him killed him? Obviously, people knew who he was and where he lived.
You said it, Vineet. You
They
said
picked
it.
him from his
You
home.
said it.